Hello and welcome to another Process Love Candy time-lapse video. My name's Mark Sheard and you can find me at Sheardo on Instagram, and this is a demonstration of my work. And in this piece of love candy I'm going to be talking about stories. So today's drawing was commissioned as a gift for a friend. The subject matter is a lady known as Ringrose, and I wanted to make sure that I encapsulated her character and personality. So this piece is going to be a little dark and a bit mystical. And I had the idea to turn her into a mermaid, something different and interesting. And I came up with a bit of a story as I was drawing this to go with the character. So as I first started this drawing, you can see the character was looking at camera, but then I didn't feel that that was in tune to the story. So as I've developed this story, I've conjured up different elements to keep weaving the narrative together. So I've got this character who is a mermaid who is trapped at the bottom of the ocean. She's tangled up in the buried trees, which is why I gave her like a crown of trees as well, as if she's the queen of this ocean. And she's trapped, maybe cursed. I'm not really sure why she's down there, but she's cursed down there. But the idea behind it was that she's creating thoughts in bubbles and sending them up to the world above, trying to connect to others in the only way that she can. I'm trying to keep all the colours dark and moody throughout this, and I've tried to give a sense of directionality through it. So if you can see here at a moment, all the trees, they're all going from the bottom left up to the top right, giving a general flow, but then the main character encapsulated in that has got a different direction, and that shows the contrast of those two different elements. The position of the bubbles wasn't just random as well. I've tried to give a general flow to those bubbles as well. So you can see here that they kind of give this big S curve which will bend the viewer and frame around our subject at the top. It also has a bit of contrast with the top and bottom. There's two clear separate quadrants of this drawing. Okay, all the details down in the bottom half, and then the top half, it's nice and clear and breathable where you can just see the character. Tried to do something different as well with the style of this mermaid, where kind of some of her fins coming off her body, kind of a bit like dress, a part of a dress and an outfit, but they're also part of the animal. With all these layers and all these different fins and pieces, I've tried to make them go in and out and behind and in front of the different branches that are entrapping her. I'm also trying to keep this drawing a little looser, sketchier, because it is dreamlike. So I didn't want it to be finished and clear. So I'm leaving that rougher underdrawing underneath throughout it. So as I keep doing, I'm just building up, but I'm never taking away from it. Elements will be pushed back a little bit, but they won't be fully deleted. It's just so I can maintain a little bit more of a sketchy quality. So the more I kept drawing this, the more I kept developing my story in my head, and I ended up coming up with a little poem to complement this drawing. There once was a queen who lived deep below, nestled in the snags of the undertow. She conjures up thoughts from the bottom of the seabed and sends them in bubbles to pop into your head. So when a burst of inspiration upon you gleams, just remember the one who sent you those dreams. I think it's important to maintain a story in drawings, give it a little narrative. Sometimes it helps add more character and give more depth, but it also gives something where people can relate to, and different people will put their own feelings behind a drawing. So I think even with ones that aren't of a fantastical nature, giving a little backstory behind things, a theme and a subject matter, really helps push the characters, the feelings, and the whole emotional value of the drawing. And you can see here I've tried to give different little themes for each bubble, as if they were a separate dream that are being gifted out to the world. Just little symbolisms, little images. In the end, you're probably not going to be able to see what these different icons are once I put all the highlights and shadows on top, but it's just something, an underlying feeling that I wanted to put in there. So thank you very much for watching this piece of love candy. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to this channel and let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the dark side.